What's going on, y'all? Carlito here, back with another video on your screen here, Super Bowl weekend. Kansas City and got the Eagles going on tomorrow night. But today I got Manny Sanchez back on the channel, heavy hitter fighting out of Cali. And it's great to have you back on the channel, bro. Let my subscribers know everything about you if they don't know you already.
All right. Well, my name is Manny. I'm an upcoming amateur fighter. I'm 3-1. I'm currently getting ready for the 25th of this month. Um, I'm fighting in Salinas. The location will be Rock Boxing Gym. I've been training my ass off. Um, I've been training in the dark, literally, and I feel like the hard work is paid off while no one's watching. So when it's time to shine, I won't shy away.
Facts, bro. So talk about the 25th, bro. Talk about your preparation for this upcoming fight.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to step on the gas. We've been on gas, no brakes at all. Literally, I've been trying to work on my craft a lot more, uh, diagnose every little detail for myself, from my footwork, from my defense to my counters to my explosive. I've been trying to work on everything, even mentally. I feel like for us fighters, the physical part sometimes just comes naturally, but mentally, some of us have a hard time with it. So I feel like I've been focusing a lot on mentally and spiritually as well.
That's good, bro. That's good. So we talk about the 25th, location, how excited are you for this upcoming fight, bro?
Honestly, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited just because I feel really confident in my abilities. I've been training harder than ever and smarter as well. The location will be in Rock Boxing Gym. It's located in Salinas. Um, but honestly, I feel very confident in my abilities. I've been working a lot of my explosiveness, my footwork, and just having a better chemistry with my trainers in general. I feel like the chemistry has got to be there for trainers and for the fighters.
For real. I bet, bro. And there's still a lot of fighters coming out of the amateur rounds too in California. I do see Manny's son, actually boxing now. And if that was an opportunity, would you ever spar with him?
Of course, I feel like, as a matter of fact, I think him and I have the same amount of fights as amateurs. I think he has five, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
But
so.
even sparring, it'll be a good experience and see what he's about, and he will see what I'm about too. So we'll see. Hopefully, I would for sure take the opportunity to get in the ring with him.
Yeah, it seems exciting, bro. They calling him the heavy hitter, you know, the the next generation, so it's interesting to see how the fighters are coming out of California and that are boxing there. And how do you feel about where boxing's at, this coming year for you?
I feel like everything. I believe a lot in timing and placement. I feel like everything has to be right, the right time, the right place. Just because the old saying, wrong time, wrong place. I feel like I've been everywhere at the right time. Like my training has grown a lot. My the timing that I've been there, the timing, like, I feel like this year I have high expectations for myself for this year, just because I don't know, I got something in my gut that tells me we can put a lot, big things are gonna happen for me. So I'm just very proud. I'm very proud.
That's good, bro. That's good. So you starting off the year on a good note, fighting, the 25th, right? And there's a lot of fights coming up, bro. I want to get your take on it. You got big heavy fight coming up February 25th. You got Adrian Broner coming back to the ring against Mike Williams. How do you feel about that fight going for AB?
Honestly, AB, he's great. He's good for the sport. I feel like people are writing him off, but Like I feel like when a fighter is against the ropes, you never know what they're gonna fire back with. So I'm not gonna count AB out yet. I feel like, and it looks like he's been more disciplined to his craft this time around. He looks in phenomenal shape. I feel like he might even take out the what's his name again?
Michael Williams.
Yeah, I feel like he might take him out in the late rounds. He's always been a slow starter, but he always gets the job done, and he put on a show as well.
For real, for real. And then you got, March 25th, live in Las Vegas. You got, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. Who
Yeah,
do you see who are we siding with in that one?
I'm a Mexican, so I'm gonna have to side with Benavides. I'm gonna have to side with Benavides, but I feel like my style is never to talk too much. To talk like I let my hands do the talking. I feel like Benavides, I don't know what he's always been like that, and it's cool. I mean, he's talking, holding the fight very good. Um, Caleb Plant, he's been at that stage. I feel like realistically, I feel like Benavides might take him out. I don't think in the early rounds, but in the at least minimum mid rounds, if he does end up taking him out.
It's gonna be an exciting fight.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like the fan this one for sure.
sure, that's what exactly what Jose's been saying in the interviews. That's his. It's time to put up or shut up. They're gonna end up having to do what they got to do, and this whole thing feels like a movie, and it's gonna be a movie, for them, and to finally showcase, after 5 years of this been planning, and it's not been going through, and it's going through now, and then you got this situation with Ryan uh and Tank, you know, maybe happening, maybe not. Who are you gonna side with that one? That one's supposed to happen really, really soon.
Um, I'm gonna side with Tank, but you can't count Ryan out. I feel like people who don't know that much about boxing think that Tank is just gonna walk him down and knock him out. But nah, I feel like um, Ryan has a good technique. I feel like his last fight, he looked pretty impressive with his defense. Um, he's more relaxed in there, more calm. But in the long run, I feel like Tank has the most experience, and he does have that one knockout change. So that knockout, that one punch knockout. So
Yeah, it does, bro. He has a heavy hand, and it's gonna be an exciting fight when that does happen. Hopefully, it happens really, really soon. And like the dream match that's going on right now, and everybody seems like they want to see it, is Earl Spence and Crawford.
yeah,
That fight does happen. Who do you think is more better to win?
I feel like that's gonna be a very explosive fight for sure, and it's gonna. I feel like at first they're gonna start trying to be a chess match, trying to figure each other out, and then they both can fight in the inside, in the pocket. They can both box, they can both brawl, they both have a dog in the inside of them. So it's like I'm still aside with Errol for sure, just because he's the bigger guy and he has I feel like he has the most known names under his belt, like Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. He's well rounded. I feel like.
Yeah, that's like staying in Texas, it's like you got to go for Earl over here, and it's like but I can't count out Bud too because Bud's is a whole nother fighter, a whole nother type of fighter, and I feel like it's going to be a grudge match.
Yeah.
I'm excited that when that fight ever does happen, I hope it's not too much longer, but it is what it is. Then you got Jake Paul, you know, upcoming fighter. How do you feel about, this guy that's was a YouTuber at once, influencer, now he's an actual pro boxer, that he's promoter, you know?
Yeah. I I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm not gonna show no fake love. Like they do whatever they have to do. But when they step in with the real boxer, and not other YouTubers and stuff like that, they're gonna get clipped. And this is not like a game. This is not a game. This is where people get brain damage. They do put their lives in the line every time, and people like them to get paid more than actual boxers when they're just YouTubers and influencers. It's like, like, what have we come to? At least on that side of boxing. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it's also bringing in new audience to the sport, but I'm also not saying it's a good thing because I just you got people who have been working and building themselves up from a young age for other people to just get paid even more than they have.
That's facts. That's facts. So I'm kind of on the fence about it, you know. I followed him for years, him and his brother.
Yeah.
Even his brother is even in, wrestling now. So let's see how that goes. But um, I think it's because of their name. They built a big name, YouTube over 10 years or so, and um they were there before the even YouTube took off. So it's just I don't know, it's just a little weird, situation that we're all in and we're seeing it. I'm just like, damn, like if it works for these guys, like, why not the guys that don't have a name yet? I wish they can kind of push them to do that, but situation happens, bro. You know, so everything that you've been talking about, bro, like the 25th, what's next? What do you got planned in the next 6 months?
My trainer has mentioned the Golden Gloves. I'm not sure when that's happening or what time, but I'm always gonna be. I'm one of those you could call a gym rat. I'm always like train. I'm always training. I'm always staying in shape. I'm always trying to learn new things. I never say I know this and I know that. I feel like I'm a young cat in the sport, and I'm an open book. I'm open minded to new things, and I'm always like a sponge, just taking everything in, learning knowledge, observing how my trainer wants me to move, how he wants me to punch, the fundamentals. I'm always going back to my jab. I'm always learning. I'm always learning on the job. I don't see myself giving up on myself or anything like that. I feel like I'm a hungry kid just trying to make it out the block and soon to go out on the world and show what I'm about. I got high expectations for myself. One day I'm gonna be able to show it, and I just need to stay disciplined and humble through the process.
For real, bro. I see nothing but potential from you, bro. Like there's a lot of guys that I've interviewed, and I always hold like a few of them, you know, hey man, these are the guys that I gotta look out for. I gotta follow them for sure because these guys are already made a name for themselves. And I like to have categories like that, like, hey, all these guys right here, they're gonna be over here soon enough. And you're gonna be able to follow them, you know, to their
Yeah, for
journey. And in the next 10 years, bro, like a guy asked me that a couple of days ago, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? And I'm just like, man, just keep grinding, you know?
sure.
See yourself in the next 10 years.
I see myself. Um, damn, man. I'm just trying to live in the day by day, man. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people want the the success, but they forget to grind. I feel like that's the number one thing. At least from where I'm from, we always gotta grind and live it day by day. You can't plan things too ahead because we never know. We never know when it's time. So if I can, I wanna say a world champ. I wanna become a world champ by then for sure. I wanna make Watsonville a name. I wanna put it on the map. So I have high expectations for sure.
For real. And you train with some of the best, bro, to the Ghost, Robert. And
Yeah.
all the guys that are coming out of y'all city, bro. Like it's good to see. It's good to see y'all are still grinding and still working hard. We all have our own little struggles. You go through every single day. But it's amazing, bro. Like just to see how far you've come, since you've been on my channel at the beginning to seeing you now. It's crazy to see you, bro. And I'm excited for the 25th. Is it gonna be like where can we all watch it at?
Um, I could try. I'm gonna try going live on my Instagram. You can follow me on at Sweet Hands Manny Low. I only got Instagram. That's where we can watch it. I'm gonna try live streaming it.
For
Yeah.
real. And then y'all go follow his career. It's just starting and big fight coming up, for him, February 25th. It's gonna be exciting. Y'all go check out the live stream. Go follow his links in the description down below. This is gonna be, amazing year of boxing. And y'all have heard it here from one of the top amateurs in my eyes. And that's it. And it's been Manny Sanchez. Let everyone know, bro. Like anything else you want to plug in? And
Um, I just want to give a huge shout out to some people. Number one being my trainers, Rick and Noble Moreno. Also want to give a huge shout out to my big bro named Puma on Instagram and another guy named Pablo. They're both very close friends. I honestly don't even talk a lot to a lot of people, but those two are always giving me good help, and they're huge mentors. And another young lady who we're converting her pro, her name is Vicky. She's a hard worker, and she's always helping me out with being a great mentor as well. And yeah, those are the guys that I want to give a huge shout out to and give them their flowers for sure.
that's dope, bro. I like that shit, bro. For real. And y'all go follow Manny Sanchez. It's gonna be an exciting year of boxing. Catch him on the 25th, live on his Instagram. Uh Show him the sweet hands style. And I appreciate you again, bro, for coming on the channel. Been Manny Sanchez, Carlito, one love. We out.